Hi, it's Patrick Reed, the Adamus Principal. Got some pretty good headlines for you, and they don't involve Capitol Hill. Sadly, some people died in such extraordinary circumstances. But, you know, markets weren't that bothered. We didn't have a risk-off dollar firm event around there. But nonetheless, we do have market moves. And for me, everything revolves around inflation and reflation, that old narrative. You only have to look at the Fed and what they're saying to kind of confirm that. So Fed's Harker mentioned taper. Often you get Fed members or certainly central bank members saying a word, saying, look, we're not ready for a taper, just to kind of fire that flare gun, just as a warning or just to see what happens. And so far, so good, even though they're saying they won't do anything in the taper camp, but it's just something to be aware of, that word taper. The other thing is Fed Barkin mentioned inflation, you know, yields. The big story really is yields on the 10-year cracking 1%. But let's see what the markets are doing. First chart, Eurodollar. As you can see, look, we're at this pivot here. Well, it's your mid-Bollinger Band at 122.38. It's really deciding whether you're going to get dip buyers to keep on that dollar bearishness, or are we going to break there and scoot all the way to 121? Big data print today with non-farm payroll, so that could really set the mark into next week. Now I've drawn an arrow here. This mid-Bollinger Band has held the last time it was testing very, very nicely indeed. Let's just see what happens. If 122.38 breaks, you could see this go all the way back down to 121. Next chart. Okay, so dollar's kind of mixed today. Euro dollar's off, but Aussie dollar still quite firm. We're staying above this key level here at 77.40. Anything can happen with non-farm. ADP was a slight miss, but you know, the correlation's somewhat spurious with the main figure. Keep an eye out on unemployment as well, expectation 6.7. So Aussie may have a brand new lift higher, along with all the kind of other commodities and China and reflation narratives. But let's just wait and see. Next chart. Well, this is the talk of the town. 10-year cracking 1% and closing above this, you know, just it's a dollar yen buyer's dream, basically. I would say, look, 103.91, if that cracks, you do have a small trend line at 104.34, but the big trend line above that is basically 104.50, and then above that is a very nice double top. It's also a 23.6 Fibonacci, 104.76. All to play for, and if yields do continue to go higher, dollar yen should follow. Finally, our dollar CAD chart. Look, this is not giving up. 126.78, a very nice level down there. Not giving up. Obviously, Aussie CAD playing around with the power of this major. Dollar CAD on its lows, mainly because of the Saudi. I mean, obviously, broad dollar weakness, maybe because of the Saudis cutting 1 million barrels a day, adding to the CAD's rise, putting pressure on dollar CAD. But that's it for today. My name is Patrick Reed, and have a great weekend. It's the Adamus Principal. Thank you.